The October air in Seattle carried a gentle chill as the city lights flickered on one by one, reflecting off the rain-soaked streets of Capitol Hill. Inside a spacious loft-style apartment bathed in warm amber lights, Sarah Mitchell and Ryan Caldwell celebrated their engagement with 150 friends and family. The scene brimmed with joy and vibrant energy. Laughter swirling like smoke, glasses chiming against string lights, and Polaroid snapshots pinned to exposed brick walls capturing fleeting moments of happiness. Sarah, at 29, embodied the spirit of a modern tech professional. Her blonde hair pulled back casually, her eyes bright with hope. A senior product manager at Amazon, she had risen through the ranks with relentless dedication and an infectious smile that lit up every room she entered. Ryan, 32, equally accomplished as a Boeing engineer, radiated calm confidence, the sapphire ring he had given her catching the light as he held her close during a toast. Yet, beneath the glow of celebration, an ominous shadow lingered unnoticed. Derek Harlan sat in his black Honda Civic across the street, the engine off, blending into the dark embrace of the Seattle night. His gaze flicked obsessively to his phone screen, the Find My iPhone app tracing Sarah's every step. Though hundreds of miles separated them once, Derek had never truly let go. Fired from Amazon months ago due to harassment allegations, he had moved to Tacoma but held on to secrets that would unravel the perfect night. Derek's hands trembled as his thumb hovered over the screen, tracking the pulsing blued, representing Sarah's radiant presence at the party. His mind churned dark thoughts fueled by jealousy and rejection. The world he once partook in seemed to belong exclusively to them now, the couple celebrating a future that excluded him. He had watched her acquire a new life from a distance. Now, the distance was closing, moment by moment. Inside, the air was thick with warmth and love. Guests mingled, exchanging stories and clinking glasses of craft beer and champagne. Sarah and Ryan whispered beneath the strings of glowing lanterns, plans for a wedding, a home, perhaps children. The scent of fall flowers mingled with the tang of cider and the hum of a playlist chosen to accentuate celebration. At 1:15 a.m., as the party slowly began to wane, Sarah and Ryan slipped away through the back exit. The rain had softened to a mist, droplets gliding over the pavement as they called an Uber. Their laughter faded into the night, replaced by the quiet intimacy of their queen and townhouse. Unaware of the danger converging closer, they navigated familiar streets, unlocking doors to a haven they believed was safe. Derek's phone buzzed with precise location pings, guiding his route through twisting Seattle alleys and rain-dampened roads. The knife he kept hidden in the glove compartment gleamed faintly under the streetlights, a cruel promise seething in the darkness. Each turn brought him closer, shadows merging with his growing fury. Seattle streets slept beneath a veil of mist, the city's heartbeat steady and slow, but on the edges of Capitol Hill that night, obsession lurked, ready to transform joy into irreversible tragedy. One app becomes the perfect weapon. Watch obsession turn technology deadly. Derek Harlan's obsession with Sarah Mitchell wasn't born from the engagement party. It had been festering for 18 months, nurtured by digital tools that gave him godlike control over her life. When Sarah ended their relationship in April 2017, Derek refused to accept it. As a former Amazon data analyst, he knew exactly how to exploit shared accounts. Sarah's Apple ID password, Derek Sarah 2017, remained unchanged in her haste to move on, granting him permanent access to her iCloud ecosystem. Find My iPhone became his daily ritual, waking at 6:15 a.m. in his cramped Tacoma studio apartment to watch her morning routine unfold in real-time GPS pings. Her Capitol Hill condo to South Lake Union commute traced a precise 4.2-mile path each weekday, 7:58 a.m. departure, 8:22 a.m. arrival at Amazon's Day 1 tower. Friday happy hours at Pike Place Brewing Company registered as 5:47 p.m. clusters. Weekend REI trail runs in Discovery Park blinking green dots along 7-mile loops. July 14, 2018, he drove past during her first date with Ryan Caldwell, heart slamming as Ryan's silver Mercedes S-Class pulled up to her building, location data confirming the intimate 2-hour overlap inside. August burner app texts from Old Friend 206. Saw you smiling tonight. He won't understand you like I did. Blocked within seconds, but screenshots filled his phone gallery. October escalated to fever pitch. Sarah upgraded to iPhone XS on October 20th, data migration seamless. Derek's access intact via family-sharing loophole she'd forgotten to revoke. Her calendar synced torment. Ring sizing, Jared October 25th. Engagement party RSVPs, October 26th. Venue deposit, November 2nd. He printed maps, pinning them floor to ceiling in his apartment like a serial killer's lair, red Sharpie circles around future wedding sites. Engagement party eve, October 27th. Sarah's phone pinged 47% battery at the Capitol Hill loft by 8:12 p.m. Group chat inadvertently shared her location with Derek Sarah 2017. He arrived 8:45 p.m., parking the black Honda Civic in alley shadows 2 blocks east, rain beating windshields as he watched arrivals through binoculars. Ryan's parents in a Lexus SUV, Sarah's Delta Gamma sorority sisters giggling under umbrellas, Ryan's arm possessive around Sarah's waist in white sheath dress. Inside the loft, 150 guests pulsed under 200-strung Edison bulbs. Craft IPAs flowing from kegerators, charcuterie towers vanishing, Polaroids snapped against brick walls capturing Sarah's sapphire ring flashing under lights. Toasts rang out, Ryan's best man quipping, from Boeing bolts to forever holds, Sarah blushing as sorority sisters shrieked over the 2.5-carat center stone. Derek's phone vibrated relentlessly. 9:47 p.m. bathroom break ping, 10:32 p.m. dance floor cluster, 11:15 p.m. patio mingle. His K-bar knife, 7-inch serrated blade from Army surplus days, rested sheathed in the glove box, thumb testing edge until it drew blood. Paranoia gripped him. What if she changed passwords tonight? Tacoma's 45-minute drive felt eternal as party photos hit Instagram. Hashtag Sarah and Ryan forever trending locally. 1:15 a.m. Sarah and Ryan slipped out back exit, her laughter bubbly from 3 champagne flutes, his hand steadying her into Uber Black. Derek's screen guided flawlessly, left on Pine Street, right onto Melrose, northbound Queen and Avenue. Rain pattered his windshield as he tailed 3 cars back, headlights off on residential stretches. Their townhouse glowed warm at 2100 block, Victorian fixer-upper with Puget Sound views, back patio slider cracked open Seattle style for fresh air. Sarah's phone chirped arrived at 1:47 a.m. Upstairs master suite lights flickered on. Derek killed the Civic engine 2 doors down, hoodies hood up, knife now gripped tight. The digital leash had reeled them into his blade's range. Love celebration now prays final moments. The attack unfolds in brutal silence. Witness the night love died. Derek Harlan moved through Queen Anne's rain-slicked streets like a phantom. The neighborhood slept under a blanket of October mist, porch lights dimmed, residents tucked behind locked doors. But the Mitchell-Caldwell townhouse beckoned with an unlocked vulnerability. The back patio slider left ajar by mere inches, Seattle's mild autumn encouraging airflow. At 1:52 a.m., Derek's gloved hand tested the glass, sliding it open soundlessly on well-oiled tracks. Inside, the scent of vanilla candles and champagne lingered, remnants of celebration now tainted by his presence. The lower floor was dark save for ambient street glow filtering through sheer curtains. Derek paused in the kitchen, heart hammering, pupils dilating as adrenaline flooded his system. Upstairs, muffled voices, Sarah's laugh, breathy and intimate, Ryan's deeper murmur. Hardwood stairs creaked faintly under his 170-pound frame as he ascended, each step deliberate, K-bar knife now unsheathed, blade reflecting pale moonlight through the stairwell window. The master bedroom door stood half open, warmth spilling from within. Through the gap, Derek witnessed his nightmare made flesh. Sarah straddling Ryan on Egyptian cotton sheets, her engagement ring catching dim lamplight, bodies moving in oblivious ecstasy. White-hot rage eclipsed reason. He kicked the door fully open, hinges slamming against wall. Sarah's scream cutting short as Ryan jerked upright, eyes wide with confusion. "What the F?" Ryan's words drowned in blood. Derek lunged with surgical precision honed from months of obsessive visualization. The serrated blade slashed horizontally across Ryan's exposed throat, severing carotid artery and jugular vein in one savage motion. Arterial spray painted white walls crimson, warm mist hitting Sarah's chest as she scrambled backward, hand reaching desperately for her iPhone on the nightstand. Ryan collapsed, gurgling, hands clutching his neck uselessly as blood pulsed between fingers, exsanguination imminent within 90 seconds. "Derek, no. Please." Sarah's voice cracked, phone screen glowing 911 interface, thumb hovering. But Derek was already on her, his left hand clamping vice-like over her wrist, twisting until metacarpal bones ground audibly. The phone clattered across hardwood floor. Sarah fought with primal desperation, fingernails raking his forearm, drawing blood, knees driving toward his groin. Her survival instincts screamed, but Derek's weight and fury overwhelmed. The blade descended in frenzied thrusts, first strike puncturing her trachea, second ripping through jugular, third and fourth stabbing wildly as her struggles weakened. Blood soaked through sheets, pooling in mattress indentations, dripping rhythmically onto carpet below. Sarah's eyes, once bright with hope, locked onto Derek's with fading recognition, lips forming soundless words. "You were mine," he hissed, voice trembling with rage and desperation. Her hand twitched once toward the engagement ring, now slicked crimson, before falling limp. For minutes elapsed from initial scream to final breath, Derek's watch ticking mechanically through the carnage. Silence reclaimed the room save for his ragged breathing and the distant hum of a neighbor's HVAC unit. Derek stood trembling over the tableau, Ryan's lifeless body sprawled half off the bed, eyes staring at the ceiling fan rotating lazily overhead. Sarah crumpled across his chest, blonde hair matted with blood, engagement ring still circling her finger. The reality of his actions crashed down. No turning back, no undoing the irreversible. But instead of remorse, cold calculation took hold. He pried the sapphire ring from Sarah's cooling finger, slipping it into his jacket pocket, a twisted trophy. Then, staging, he smeared the ring's blood across Ryan's chest in deliberate arcs, crafting a narrative of passion crime gone wrong. Downstairs, he rifled through kitchen drawers, finding bleach under the sink, scrubbing the patio slider tracks and knife handle with obsessive thoroughness, his mind racing through true crime podcast protocols absorbed during sleepless Tacoma nights. Gloves went into garbage disposal, ground into paste. Hoodie in washing machine on hot cycle. Shoes wiped meticulously of blood spatter. At 2:37 a.m., Derek exited through the front door, locking it behind with Ryan's keys found on entryway table, another layer of staged confusion. The Honda Civic fired up, headlights cutting through fog as he merged onto southbound I-5, Queen Anne skyline receding in rearview mirror. Sarah's phone? Powered off remotely via Find My iPhone at 2:41 a.m. Location frozen 3 blocks from the townhouse to simulate flight or disposal. By 3:22 a.m., Derek's Tacoma garage door closed behind him, the night's horrors sealed in darkness. Morning would bring discovery, but for now, Obsession's blade had silenced the couple forever. Cleanup reveals the stalker's frantic calculus. Don't miss how cracks form. Derek Harlan stood frozen amid the carnage for 47 seconds, K-bar knife dripping onto blood-saturated Berber carpet, the metallic tang thick in his nostrils. Ryan Caldwell's body lay half off the king bed, throat gaping, eyes fixed on the lazily spinning ceiling fan. Sarah Mitchell slumped across his chest, blonde hair matted crimson, sapphire engagement ring still glinting mockingly on her cooling finger. Adrenaline crashed into cold calculation. True crime podcasts consumed during Tacoma insomnia now his lifeline. No time for panic. Survival demanded precision. First, trophies. He wrenched the 2.5-carat ring free with a sickening pop of stiffened joints, smearing its band across Ryan's chest in deliberate bloody arcs, a staged message of romantic rivalry. Sarah's iPhone, screen cracked from its hardwood tumble, glowed faintly at 2% battery. Derek snatched it, thumbing through photos of the engagement party, #SarahAndRyanForever taunting him, before remotely powering it off via Find My iPhone at 2:41 a.m. Location frozen 3 blocks east on Gaylor Street, simulating the couple's flight or phone dump. Genius misdirection, he thought, wiping prints on Ryan's discarded chinos. Downstairs kitchen became crime lab. Bleach bottle under sink emptied half its contents, scouring patio slider tracks, doorknobs, stair railings with paper towels shoved down garbage disposal. Knife handle scrubbed with barkeeper's friend from the pantry, serrations rinsed in sink basin. Hoodie stripped, tossed into washing machine with shout stain remover on heavy soil cycle. Shoe soles scraped clean over trash bag, blood flakes vacuumed with Dyson from hall closet. Staging escalated. Ryan's wallet emptied of $240 cash on kitchen island, Sarah's white sheath dress, foyer rug, slashed additionally for struggle optics. Front door locked with Ryan's keyring, lifted from entry table, slider left cracked as found. 2:37 a.m. Derek slipped out front, Civic's engine purring to life 2 doors down under neighbor's rhododendron. Headlights off for first 3 blocks, merging onto rain-slicked Queen and Avenue, then southbound I-5 at 40 miles per hour under cover of 3 a.m. emptiness. Tacoma studio by 3:22 a.m. Garage door rattling shut, knife buried in backyard cedar mulch under moonlight. Inside, bleach assault on hands, sink trap glowing pink rinse water. Laptop cracked open. Find My app confirming Sarah's phone offline at fake coordinates. Burner texts deleted via VPN tunnel. Walls printed maps frantically torn down. Shredder whirring till dawn. October 28th dawned gray. 6:47 a.m. Queen and jogger spotted slider ajar, called 911, blood trail from patio to, oh God. SPD swarmed by 7:15 a.m., 2100, Queen and Avenue North cordoned yellow tape fluttering in breeze. Crime scene text documented savagery, high-velocity spatter arcing 8 feet up walls, Ryan's carotid, Sarah's defensive forearm lacerations, 4 inches deep, cast-off blood on ceiling from frenzied stabs. No forced entry, Harborview autopsies by noon, Ryan exsanguinated 90 seconds, trachea 80% severed, Sarah 4 minutes, jugular plus esophageal penetration, both .08 BAC champagne. Engagement rings absence screamed personal. SPD cyber unit flagged anomalies by 2 p.m. Sarah's iPhone pinging erratically post 1:47 a.m. arrived, then vanishing. Detective Laura Kim, digital forensics whiz, subpoenaed Apple/Verizon logs. Find My queries traced to Derek's known Amazon alumni IP via family-sharing loophole. No contact order surfaced in Pierce County database. File June 2017 post/tires. Ex-colleagues interviewed. Derek stalked her Cube Smart runs, hacked her Spotify. Amazon HR coughed up termination docs. Harassment probe July 2017 after badge blocked access. 4:17 p.m. Bolo broadcast Derek's black Honda Civic plate statewide. Amber Alert variant for homicide link. Neighbors' ring cams caught Civic idling party adjacent 11:32 p.m. Digital breadcrumbs multiplied. iCloud calendar scrapes matching Derek's printed maps, recovered Tacoma raid. By dusk, SWAT prepped Pierce County breach. Derek's bleach-fresh apartment reeked of cover-up failure. The digital leash that guided his blade now choked him fatally. Justice dissects the digital killer. Watch the evidence bury him alive. October 28, 5:47 p.m. Pierce County SWAT breached Derek Harlan's Tacoma studio apartment door with a battering ram, flashbangs popping through stale bleach air. Floor-to-ceiling walls papered with printed Sarah Mitchell location maps. Red Sharpie circles around wedding venues, Capitol Hill loft, Queen and townhouse. Laptop open to Find My iPhone app. Sarah's icon gray, offline, at staged Gaylor Street coordinates. Kitchen trash yielded Sarah's bloody engagement ring. Size 6, sapphire flawless, overlaid fingerprints screaming guilt. Burner phones charging, 3 Samsung models, shredder overflowing map confetti, K-bar sheath, blade missing, under couch cushions. Sink trap glowed pink blood rinse. Dyson vacuum canister packed crimson carpet fibers. Derek, mid-shower, dragged out naked, hands cuffed behind, you got the wrong guy, drowned by Miranda rights. King County Superior Court, January 15, 2020, Courtroom 107 overflowed. True crime YouTubers shoulder to shoulder with Amazon colleagues. Ryan Caldwell's Boeing team in matching lapel pins. Sarah's Delta Gamma sisters stone-faced front row. Prosecutors King County lit the fuse. Massive LED screens projected Sarah's iPhone GPS trails. 247 queries past month, spiking 11:32 p.m. party night, guiding Civic to 2100. Queen and Avenue North SPD Cyber Detective Laura Kim testified 90 minutes. Find my exploited unrevoked family sharing. 16-foot accuracy lured killer to bedroom door. Verizon Towers pinged Harlan's phone 1:52 a.m. slider breach. 2:37 a.m. I-5 southbound. Ring DNA. Harlan's skin cells under Sarah's nails. 127 quadrillion match. Her blood on his sink DNA. Crime scene photos projected mercilessly. High-velocity carotid arc. Ryan, 8-foot wall splatter. Sarah's defensive forearm gashes, 4 inches, glass shards from nightstand lamp, cast-off blood droplets sealing mapped frenzy path. Harborview Me Dr. Elias Grant, Ryan exsanguinated 87 seconds, trachea 82% severed, Sarah 4:12 minutes, jugular plus esophageal penetration, 0.08 BAC champagne non-factor. No contact order, Pierce County hashtag 17-2-4567, flashed, /tires June 2017, workplace stalking Amazon HR buried. Ex-cubicle mate testified, Derek VPN tunneled Sarah's manager account, stole engagement calendar, printed venue deposit 11 halves, day of murders. Defense attorney Carla Voss spun desperate, crime of passion, no premeditation, Derek snapped seeing wedding photos online. Jury unmoved, his stand crumbled, wanted to talk. Ring was impulse. Cross-examination eviscerated. Voss produced deleted iCloud texts recovered. Tonight she pays. Time-stamped 12:47 a.m. party night. Amazon termination docs. Obsessive behavior. Badge revoked July 2017 post-harassment probe. Closing argument scorched. Prosecutor Elena Ruiz. Technology weaponized obsession murdered love. Find My app became death's GPS. Defense. Tragic heartbreak. Deliberation began 11:42 a.m. February 7th. 5 hours over subway footlongs. Verdict 4:37 p.m. Guilty. 2 counts aggravated first-degree murder, premeditated stalking enhancement, felony stalking, unauthorized device access, RCW 9A.52.120. Life without parole plus 42 years stacked. Derek drained colorless as gavel cracked. No outburst, just surgeon steady stare at wooden dock. Sentencing March 24th drew impact statements. Sarah's mom sobbing, stole our light, Ryan's dad. Engineer's precision deserved better. Judge Harlan Voss, digital age demands digital accountability. Maximum sentence. Washington State Penitentiary, Walla Walla, swallowed Derek April 3rd. Appeals pending through 2025, denied State Supreme February 2024. Boeing named 737 MAX variant, Caldwell Memorial. Amazon launched, Find My Safety Shield, 2021. Fallout rippled. Hashtag Sarah and Ryan Forever trended 2.3 M posts. Apple patched family sharing loopholes. SPD cyber unit tripled funding. From Tacoma shadows to Supermax cell. Harlan's leash snapped by the data he weaponized. Love's digital shadow lingers eternal. Like, subscribe for more tech-fueled darkness. April 2021. Washington State Penitentiary's razor wire framed Derek Harlan's 6x9 cell, cot, steel toilet, fluorescent eternity replacing Tacoma's map shrine. Appeals crushed. 2022 DNA denial. 2024 federal habeas rejected. 2025 State Supreme finality. Sarah's sorority founded Mitchell Shield, $2.7 M college fund from GoFundMe, college women trained digital hygiene. Ryan's Boeing team etched Caldwell Courage plaque on 737 rollout hangar, safety protocols named post-mortem. Queen and Townhouse raised 2022, $1.8 M lot now Pocket Park, Sarah and Ryan Memorial Garden, lavender beds, bronze plaque, love obsession. Seattle transformed. SPD Cybercrimes Unit expanded 300%. Find My Homicide Protocol mandatory training. RCW 9A.52.120 prosecutions tripled 2020 to 2025. Apple patched family sharing exploits globally. iOS 14.5, April 2021. Verizon autoflags anomalous pings. Hashtag Digital Stalking Awareness Month, October. Born from Case, vigils light Capitol Hill annually, 1,247 candles 2024. Amazon HR mandated obsession indicators seminars post-Harlan. No contact orders digitized statewide tracking. Harlan's Tacoma lair? Demolished for mixed use, groundbreaking plaque warns, where obsession maps murder. Sarah's iPhone? Harborview evidence locker till 2045 statute. Ryan's ring? Cremation ashes with Sarah's. Families heal fractured. Sarah's mom remarries 2023. Ryan's sister births Ryan Caldwell Mitchell 2024. Podcast iLeash. Harlan Files 87M downloads dissects digital doom. This saga scars Seattle's tech soul. iPhone's innocence weaponized, guiding blade through love's bedroom door. One app's convenience birthed double homicide, GPS precision deadlier than steel. Modern love thrives tracked. Obsession follows pixels eternally. Question your shared accounts, revoke forgotten access. Harlan warns. Digital leashes strangle unseen. In Seattle's rain-washed streets, Sarah and Ryan's laughter echoes warning.